live broadcast. It is Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas. Welcome wherever it is that you are joining us from around the world. Had a great day off yesterday. I hope you guys had a great day off as well. Today we are going to talk about being uniquely you and why it is so important to remember that anytime you're embarking on something new for your life, especially when you're doing it in a group with other people or you're sharing it is what you're doing in maybe a community that you are involved in. So welcome. If you're joining us live, please take a second to hit that like button on Facebook or that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you're catching this in the rebroadcast, I always love connecting with you guys as well after these live broadcasts get posted. So please take a second to make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section. That way it makes this more of a two-way conversation for you and we can actually start really getting to know each other here in this community, which I think is super, super important to us as women. If you are new, I would like to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Diane, and for the past 25 years, I have been helping women find nutritional programs and fitness plans to help them look and feel their best and live their most authentic life. And now, as a certified nutrition coach, we are doing that here in this community with the practice of intermittent fasting and incorporating an intermittent fasting lifestyle. Hold on just a second. What's up, Michael?
Oh, that mic is showing.
Oh, okay. Let me get my microphone out of the way. And an inner keto-like lifestyle so that we really can incorporate the lifestyle that we want for ourselves that will help us look and feel our best and live our most authentic life. And that most authentic life part is really where we can be our unique self. And if we're constantly worried about trying to be like other people, or if we're trying to chase someone else's whatever it is they're doing, then we lose sight of who we are really designed and created to be. And I got the idea for this talk today from the movie A Wrinkle in Time, which we just recently saw with our daughter. We saw it on Monday night, I believe. And there was a line from that movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you at all. And if you've seen it already, I'm paraphrasing the takeaway from what I heard from this movie. And the statement was made that when you stop to consider all of the processes that take place and all the decisions that are made and all the things that have to come together to create you uniquely as the person that you are, like, it's fascinating to think about. I mean, we are not cookie cuttered out. We're all individually created. We're all so beautifully unique. I think that is especially true with women. And we should really learn to embrace that and not constantly chase after someone else's whatever diet plan, physique, lifestyle. And in today's social media environment, and yes, this is a social media environment, it's really easy to get caught up in what you see on a screen, and we never really allow ourselves to consider what might be going on behind the scenes before we start comparing ourselves to others. And I know even in the courses that I teach and in some of the groups that we kind of gather up and share our experiences with, it's really easy to start to criticize ourselves or doubt ourselves when we're not getting exactly what someone else is getting. And we need to remember that there's no possible way we can ever get the same exact result in anything that we do in our life as someone else, because we're not exactly that same person. We are uniquely designed to be ourselves. And so part of Facebook, so where was I? Oh, uniquely ourselves. Okay, so that quote totally stuck out to me because I understand what it's like to feel lost, and I understand what it's like to feel helpless, and I understand what it's like to just be confused about all the noise that you're hearing. And that's why I really do emphasize the fact that when you're feeling a little overwhelmed, or you're feeling a little stressed out, or you're starting to have some self-doubt because you're not getting exactly what someone else is getting, that you really have to just pause, relax, and take a deep breath and center yourself with who you are, the person that you were designed to be, and the person that is so uniquely and beautifully you. and then appreciate that. And then once we can slow down enough to appreciate ourselves, then we can quiet down all the noise, and we stop being so anxious, and we stop being so panicky, and we stop being so desperate to try to achieve what someone else is achieving when we don't really have that right to do that. We should only be able to achieve or expect to achieve what we have the right to achieve for ourselves. So I don't, that saying in that movie just completely stuck out to me, because that's part of who I used to be, not really appreciating all the great things that my own personal body creation has. And I was, as a young woman, I was always trying to fix something that I wasn't happy with, or slim something down that I wasn't happy with, or change the way I looked to please someone or some others. And yes, a lot of that had to do with the fact that I have been in the fitness industry for so long. But even in that industry, it doesn't really matter in the big picture of things, because no one can ever achieve perfection. And I think when you stop seeking out to achieve someone else's perfection, and you just really settle on who you are, imperfections and all, imperfections again come from our own viewpoint, then you can really settle in and really appreciate who you are uniquely designed to be. And it does take a lot of the stress away, it does take a lot of the panic away, and it will allow you to relax in what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And if it is trying to heal some things in your body, or balance some things out, or reverse some past damages, that is the fastest way to get that done. Just relax, appreciate who you are, whatever your own unique little personal feelings about your faults are. Let some of that go. I know for me personally, some of the things that I totally hated about myself and my body as a young woman, I totally cherish and appreciate today as a mature woman who no longer is chasing that impossibility of being perfect, or having the perfect physique, or having the perfect whatever. And it's surprising to me that all of those things that I was so wanting to change in my past, I so love how they are today and appreciate them. If you're not allowing yourself the opportunity to just love who you are, you'll end up having a life that you're chasing something you'll never be able to accomplish, and at some point you're gonna look back, and you're gonna wish that you would have not wasted so much time and energy on something that was just not meant to be for you. So I hope that if you haven't seen the movie A Wrinkle in Time, I highly recommend it. If you have grandkids or granddaughters especially, it is an amazing movie. If you have little daughters around, or maybe even a grown daughter, I think it's a great movie. I say daughter, I think just because my daughter and I we went with Michael too. It was a very touching father-daughter movie as well. Great movie to see for anyone. And it really does help you appreciate who you are and what you have, and the qualities that you've been given, and to really hone in on those, and not try to erase them or make them go away so quickly. Okay, so let me see who's jumped on here on Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry that I don't know what happened with the feed over there. It popped off for a little while. Carol, you're not the first one to leave a comment. Girlfriend, what happened? You're always the one I look forward to seeing first. So let's see who got on here first today. Christina, you are live and you are first on today. So welcome, March class member from Minnesota. Joy, always good to see you here. Patricia, nice to see you here. Jane from Canada. Carol, good to see you. Cindy, in the March class as well. Leanne, hello. And then if you email me in the comments, then you'll get added onto our email list. So make sure you email me in the comment section so that you can get on our email list. We're sending out new recipes every Friday, and then tips and tricks and stuff throughout the week. So you want to make sure you're on our email list. Rachel from Atlanta in the March class, and I'm learning so much. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. YouTube video died, so now I'm on Facebook. Yeah, thanks for jumping over. I always like that we have a plan B for this. And I'm glad that you're learning so much in the March course. We're only on Wednesday, so that means you've had Saturday, which is a check-in day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so day 5, and you're already feeling some stuff and learning some stuff. So I appreciate you saying that, and it goes quick. Joy, welcome. Glad you're enjoying the class as well. Ella, welcome. Jillian, can you explain why it's good to exercise in a fasted state? I'll do that in another video, Jillian, and you'll learn, no, we took that part out of our course because it was making too many people stressed out. But I'll do that in another video. I don't want to, it'll be a long, lengthy explanation. I don't want to cheat anybody out of good information. So we'll do that again. So thanks for asking that. We'll touch on it for sure. Carol, you should have seen me trying to get out of a meeting to make it. Ha ha ha. Well, that explains it. That's a good excuse for you not being the first one on, and I'm just glad that you're here. So thank you for getting out of your meeting. Diane from Stockton, welcome. Linda from Ontario, great topic and good reminder to follow what's good for ourselves and let the rest of the chatter from others just go. Yeah, exactly. You know, we do have to remind ourselves so many things in life are pulling on us, and it's always it's so easy to get drugged down into that, and there's really no need. So that's part of what I say is the healing process as well. So it's not always about how much weight you lose. It's not always about you know, those little side things. I always say that those are bonus. If you can heal the woman that you are from the inside out, I think that that is the real goal and the real bonus, and everything else falls naturally into place because you stop fighting things. So it's really good for me, from speaking from my own standpoint. It feels good to not fight anymore and just be me, and it's a very freeing thing. Jane, question maybe asked before, could I have hurt healing adrenal fatigue? And that all just depends on who you ask. In my opinion, healing or fasting heals everything. So I would say you want to just probably ease into it, listen to the signs and signals that your body is sending you, and whatever it is you were doing before that didn't involve fasting created adrenal fatigue. So I always question what you were doing in the past, and if that's not working for you, then it never hurts to try something new. So you might want to look at it that way. Laura from Fort Wayne, Indiana, welcome. Jenny is here from January in the Passion Planner class. So glad to have the wisdom to want to be myself. Yep. Not comparing myself to others. I can admire the looks of others, but I am loving myself. Good for you, Jenny. You've come a long way too since I first met you, probably about a year ago. And I love your presence. I can tell that you're very happy with yourself. Diane from Pennsylvania, love the way you empower women. Oh, thanks so much, Jenny. Thanks. I am really appreciating your kind words today. Oh, good, Joy. Okay, let me see who is over here on YouTube. And again, I apologize that YouTube jumped off. Jessica, hello. I lost 4 pounds, but I'm feeling like I want to emotionally eat today. I'm feeling worried. Jessica, if you're in our course, just stay the course. Every day gets a little bit better. Emotional eating, those feelings are just coming because there's a lot of changes going on in your body. So just stay the course. I guarantee you, if you give in to that emotional eating, you'll feel so much worse than whatever it is you think you're feeling now, that you'll eventually get through, and tomorrow morning you'll wake up feeling so much better. So you just have to bite the bullet, so to speak, and just get through it. Kim from the March class, can you describe some of the emotions that ladies experience during this process? There's lots of emotion that happen, and there's everything from pure joy to a little bit of sadness. There's days where women report back feeling really connected to themselves, and then the very next day they could feel like they're totally lost. So everything that we do as women is centered around some sort of emotion. And it's also part of the detoxing process. We know that sugar is emotionally connecting to us as well. It makes us feel happy. It makes us feel sad, and we don't have enough of it. So a lot of women can go through that too when they're kicking a lot of the extra carbs and the extra sugars out of their system. They feel that sort of emotional low, but that all settles its way out too. So this week is the most emotional one that we do this. And then it starts to balance out, and that's when the energized sense of calm kicks in, and that's where you're emotionally balanced out, despite the fact that you feel totally full of energy. Your emotions will eventually blanket out. So just pay attention to them. They might do a little bit of this. The best thing you could do is not give into them with food, because that will just prolong your agony, basically. So all aspects of emotion kind of go on during this course. Let's see, Jessica, love everything you share. Thank you. Rachel, hello from Atlanta. I'm in the March class and I'm learning so much. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Oh, Rachel, you're welcome. And I'm so glad that you're learning so much already. Girl, we have 2.5 more weeks to go. It's going to be a great time together. Kim, have you gone offline? Is anyone else having problems? Okay, let me get back. I like that pause, quiet down. Yeah, I say that a lot, and I had to do that myself because I'm a super high energy person. Go, 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 go. And so pausing relaxing, maybe asking yourself a question or two, and then just taking a deep breath in and exhale it out can change a lot of the next actions or the next decisions that you're going to make. So never be afraid to just slow down, pause, ask yourself a question, take a deep breath in and out, cleanse yourself out, and then your thoughts will kind of have an opportunity to recenter. Jessica, I'm 45. I think I started by feeling something, but not sure what. Jessica, I can't really read that. Maybe you can repost it for me. Elaney, hello. Let's see who else. Angie, hello, lovelies. Angie from Australia in March class. Bring it on, girlfriend. Loving it. Awesome. Thanks for saying such a positive message. I so appreciate that. Cynthia, first time watching live. Well, welcome, Cynthia. Make sure you subscribe over there on YouTube so you'll know when we go live. Eugenia, my monthly cycle stopped from IF. I am normal weight with healthy BMI and good medical history. Why is this the case? I don't know. I would probably, I don't know. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what your past cycle experience is. So there's a lot of unknowns there. So I don't really want to answer a question when there's too many blank holes for me there. Jennifer, my hormones have gone crazy, having a hard time trusting the process and being positive. Jennifer, if you're in our course, please post a comment in the Facebook page and tag me in it, and I can personally address your issues in there for sure. Okay. And so Jennifer, make sure that you post that in the Facebook group if you're in our course, and I'll help you there. Let's see who else is over here on Facebook. Ellie from the UK, welcome, girlfriend. After IF, being in your course has really helped me heal so quickly after my hysterectomy in December. Oh, girlfriend, that makes me so happy. That's one of the, the big questions that women have coming into this process when they've had hysterectomies in the past is, will intermittent fasting help them and help them balance out their hormones? So I'm super happy that you've shared with us that you are healing quickly through your hysterectomy, and know that there's going to be some changes because your body had some things removed from it that it's used to having there. So there's going to be a little bit of up and down probably over the next couple of months, but just stay the course, stay positive, listen to the signs and signals your body is sending you, and you'll continue on that healing process for sure. Should we do anything differently during our period? Nope. Drink lots of water. I would suggest that, but nothing, no, not really at all. What you'll notice is that the more you clean out your nutrition, the more you listen to the signs and signals your body's sending you. If you're in my course, I give you a whole heads up of some things you should be taking out of your life environmentally as well. That will balance out your hormones. What you'll notice is that your cycle might change, but it probably is going back to what it's designed to do naturally. A lot of the things that we have in our environment, a lot of the things that we do society-wise to make our menstrual cycle more comfortable or manageable, or however you want to describe that, really does interfere with the natural process. So oftentimes when you just go back to being very natural about what you're doing in your life, that your body will naturally settle itself down. A lot of women report that they no longer have cramps, they no longer have PMS, their cycle is much lighter, it's much more regular, and so that's how your cycle is supposed to be. Okay, so anything else? Let me see over here on YouTube if any last questions came in. I'm 41 with years of regular monthly cycles. Yeah, I don't know, Eugenia. Maybe talk to your practitioner, maybe stop or decrease your fasting window for a little bit and then go back into it. I would experiment and see what's going on with that. Jessica, I meant it might be starting my period. Oh, sorry, PMSing. Yeah, you might be. I would say what happens when you first start intermittent fasting, you might notice the signs and signals of PMSing a little bit more abruptly because you're tuned in, so you're just paying more attention. But if you stay the course and you get those things out of your daily life that really do disrupt your hormones, all that stuff becomes much more manageable. Hey Amy, good to see you on today. Okay, so for those of you who've been watching for a while, we have a lot of women in our March course who have said that they've been hanging out in this live community for about a year. I always recommend that you don't hang out that long, you jump into the course. A lot of times what happens if you're hanging out in the live community and you're getting these tips and tricks from here, and then you finally decide to jump in the course, you think you're farther ahead in this process than you really are. What we offer here in these live broadcasts is general information, and I want you guys to be empowered. I want you to be interested. I want you to be curious, and I want you to, yes, eventually take our course so you can heal your body. But you have to go through the course the way the course is designed and the way the course is lined out to get the true benefits of it. So don't hang out for too long before you jump into the course, because what ends up happening is you just sort of cheated yourselves out of months that you didn't necessarily need to. You could be on the path to healing. So to offer you guys and some incentive to jump in for April, we always offer the first week after we close a current course a special. This month we're calling it our spring special. You'll want to take advantage of that. That will close out this weekend, and then we go back to our regular course price. So if price is an issue, and I know it is for some people, and I totally respect that, we do discount the course the first week it opens up for the next month. So don't wait any more months. Get in with us. Figure out what it is that we're doing in the community. Figure out for yourself what your body should be doing to heal itself, and get yourself on that right path to what it is you should be doing every day as a healed woman. So with that being said, I am going to jump off today. We have plans to get out of the house and go do some stuff. It is spring break in our house. I always appreciate you guys jumping on with me. Remember, we will not be here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we will be on our other page, IF Keto Family Life, on Facebook on Friday at 3 p.m. And Michael and I have a great subject that we're going to be talking about over there that has to do with husbands. So you'll want to make sure you tune in if you have a spouse that is a little resistant to jump into this with us. We're going to kind of get down and dirty over there on Friday and drop some truth bombs about why it is your husbands should be jumping on board with you with this intermittent fasting. So remember, our spring special is up and available. I would love for you guys to jump in with us in April. Summer is coming. The weather is changing for us in the central and western part of the United States. I know around the world the weather is changing as well. On the East Coast, I'm sorry you guys are getting some snow, but that will melt soon. And you want to be ready to enjoy the extra sunshine and all the energy and healthiness that you are going to have about your life, and be able to really have a really good time this summer with your family. So Kara's posted the link to the IF Keto Family Life page. The link is up for the course. I would love for you guys to jump on with us. With that being said, I'm going to sign off for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we will see you over on the IF Keto Family Life Facebook page on Friday. Have a good one.